I'm Ellie. I'm your Pilates instructor for today or for the next half an hour. I teach classes in Derby and around Derby in the community centres. So if you're expecting to have a lot of exercise today, I will probably disappoint you. So I will not exercise you today. I will just introduce you to the fundamental principles of Pilates, and obviously we'll implement it to some very basic exercises. Okay, shall we try? Okay. Let's find a place when you can feel comfortably standing on a nice flat surface. You don't need to have a mat. You can stay normally on your floor and on your rock, preferably barefooted. Okay, and we're going to talk about three fundamental principles which called ABC. Very easy to remember. ABC, alignment, breathing, core. So what is alignment means? Alignment means we find the most efficient way to stand, to lie, the position on your safe sitting, on the sideline, when you can move your body in the most efficient way while you're doing your exercise. What does it mean, most efficient way? We always need to think about our neutral spine, so we're not put a lot of emphasis on your spine. We want actually to make it stronger and more flexible, and also don't put any forces on our joints. So we mobilize our joints, but we don't want to put any forces and don't do any hand back exercise in our joints. Okay, so let's start with the standing alignment. So for the standing alignment, we can start putting your feet together. Okay, so we need to find the right position for your feet, and then we open your toes 10 to 2, and then you part your heels. Right, so your heels right behind your toes. So what we can see here, your feet, your knees and your hips is all in alignment. So if you see that joints, yeah, they're perfectly aligned, and all your muscles perfectly aligned as well. So if you shuffle a little bit side to side, you find your way equally on the both feet between your small toe, big toe and your heel. Right, okay, that's fine, that's how it should feel. And then if you notice your knees a little bit too much straighten, you actually just need to relax your knees without bending your legs, just relax. And then touch your muscles of your legs and see if they feel soft and relaxed. Because if you feel front of your legs a bit tight, back of your legs a bit tight, it means you're probably slightly moved forward or you're slightly hinging backwards, and then you're engaging your muscles that shouldn't be engaged when you're just standing. It's a very relaxing position. Okay, the next we need to think about our pelvis alignment, because some of us, so with a life we developing that position of the pelvis, so some people going with the pelvis facing forward and flat on your back. Okay, but some of us developing like a little bit like penguin's position, right, when you having a big arch on your lower back, yeah, and your tailbone out. So for the Pilates, yeah, we're trying to find somewhere in the middle when your hip bones, yeah, facing right perpendicular to the floor. So it's not that way, not that way, yeah, it's just right perpendicular to the floor. So to find this position, let's grab your hip bones, right, and then tilt this pelvis all the way out and tuck it in. And just a couple of times. Breathing in, breathing out, tilting and tucking your pelvis, right? Turning this pelvis forward and backwards, turning. Yeah, and then we want to find somewhere in the middle, Remember, we're staying on the both feet equally your way. So we start making a smaller movement, right? Like you have a bucket of water, full of water, and you just want to stop this water spilling, right, and then stop somewhere in the middle, and then, you see, so possibly you reach a good position. Okay, and the next good tool is imagine the wall behind you, okay, and imagine you position yourself against this wall, so your bum cheeks, your low ribs, and the back of your head touching this wall. So that will give you the best position. So you feel free to go find the wall and try to position yourself against the wall. Right. So you probably will need to put your feet slightly away and then find this alignment. Yeah, so find bump cheeks, lower ribs, lower edge of your shoulder blades, and then lengthen to the back of your neck and touch with the back of your head. That's going to be a perfect position. And then you can walk up this wall, trying to keep it in your mind and your body. Right? Okay? And then I want you to get a little bit taller. So we're like taking a nice deep breath in and imagine like you're getting taller from your waist. And then you drop your shoulders down, let them relax, and open your chest, and you gently push your chest forward and belly button in. And then push your chin slightly in. That's it. So your shoulders should be relaxed, your legs should be relaxed. That's your perfect Pilates position, and you're ready now to start the standing exercises. But we're moving to your breathing, okay? So you're not quite ready. You need to know how to breathe during an exercise. In Pilates, we're doing a circular breath. We're sending our breath as you breathe through your nose straight into your lower ribs. So we're not sending into your chest. Right, let's try. Breathing in and send your breath into your lower ribs and feel them expanding. You can actually even place your hands into your lower ribs and try to feel like they're expanding. And as you breathe out, making lips like you're having a milk straw in your mouth. Yeah, and feel the contraction of your corset muscles and shrinking in the distance between your hands. Okay, so let's try. Keeping this chest lifted, shoulders down. Fantastic alignment we just achieved, right? And we try to send this deep breath into your lower ribs. And as you notice, my shoulders are not lifting up. If you notice your shoulders going together with your breath, it's quite common, it's quite natural, so you need to practice the circular breath. In through your nose, let's go with me, in through your nose, straight into your lower ribs. As you breathe out, feel your belly button, gentle contraction in your belly button, and breathe out, whole breath out. Again, nice deep breath in through your nose, sending into your lower ribs, you cleansing up to the top of your head, and as you breathe out, and feel the distance between belly button and your breastbone. That's it. This is your breathing. Also, we engage in the pelvic floor as we breathe. Maybe not natural for everyone. Yeah, just if I say pull your pelvic floor slightly in, you might have no idea how to do it. You might pull it too much or just don't pull it at all. So imagine you just getting in the sea and it's quite cold water, and then you just reach this level, and then you need to make another step, just get a bit deeper, and then that's where your body will straight away go and it's like, oh, pull it all in, right? So that's intense, just gently pull it in. Good, let's do just one more nice deep breath, and out through your mouth, and as you breathe through your mouth, you're contracting all the way here and gently pulling your pelvic floor without engaging your bum cheeks. Okay, let's take a nice deep breath in through your mouth. Lovely. Right, very simple exercise we will try to implement. We're going to roll your shoulders together with this alignment is breathing. Right, so alignment is the first principle, breathing is the second, core is the third one. So that's what we've been doing. We've been finding the right position, we've been thinking how do we breathe, and then we've been engaging our core muscles. Now we're going to do all through this and the little moments with your shoulders. It's very simple and easy. Try not to put any forces in your shoulders. Only concentration on alignment and breathing in the core, and just let those shoulders just make a small circles, okay? Let's breathe in through your nose, reaching up to the top of your head, and start to lift your shoulders up towards your ears, and then towards the ceiling, and then slightly back, half inch, and then sliding down and start to breathe out, and let's squeeze the breath out, engage your core, and feel how the shoulder blades sliding down all the way towards your pelvis, opening your chest, and even feel like you lengthen to the back of your neck. Good, let's do a couple of times. Very light shoulders, breathe in and take them forward and up. And as you breathe out, slide them down and open this chest. Good, in a breath. Such a simple exercise with so many things to think about, right? Let's do a bit more complicated exercise. We usually do with warm-up, and is whole roll down, You can do half a roll down, you can do whole roll down all the way down to the floor. It's up to you. It's about your mobility, about how you feel about your back. If you have osteoporosis, you shouldn't go as far. You just do a little bit, maybe just through your upper spine. Okay, let's do it. And when we're doing it, we do it fast with right alignment. Secondly, we'll implement your breathing. Okay, so imagine you're standing in this wall, and I want you to start to peel yourself over this wall, step by step. So your head, your shoulders, slowly, slowly, slowly up in this position. And then as we start to roll up, I want you to start to rebuild from the bottom. Right, you rebuild it and you peel it back to the wall. Okay, let's do it. Let's stay against the wall, breathing in. Out breath, drop your head down, shoulders forward, bring your hands in front of you, and straight away place your eyes, you look on your belly button. Keeping your look on your belly button. Keep rolling down, leading with your head and with your head in hands. If you feel like you need to bend your knees, please do, and just let them to bend and face directly forward, not inwards or outwards. Reach the position you feel most comfortable. Take a breath in, keeping looking at your belly button. And then out to breath, you start to unroll. Imagining your spine as a bicycle chain. So breathing in. Out to breath. Slowly from the bottom, lower back, middle back, upper back. Dropping your shoulders down, lifting your chest, keep your eyes on your belly button, and then last bit, we're building the back of your neck. Right? So remember, as we're rolling down, we started from the top. Vertebrae by vertebrae as a bicycle chain. Okay? And as you roll up, again, imagine your spine as a bicycle chain and start to build one link on top of another till you completely unroll. Let's do this breathing. Let's think and listen and go with me. So we breathe in through the nose, sending your breath into your lower ribs. As you breathe out, you start to drop your shoulders and head forward, bring your hands in front of you and roll down. Nice, slow and deep breath out. Okay, and then you're in the lowest position, you make sure you all relax, you look in your belly button, you relax your neck and out. Take your breath in. As soon as you start to breathe out, give a couple of seconds, make sure you engage your abdominals and start to unroll from your hips. So that every single way today, imagining you playing Lego and you build a nice big tower. Vertebrae by vertebrae. Out to breath and rebuild. If you're out of your out to breath, just breathe. Just keep breathing. That's really important. And again, we're breathing in to prepare. All together on out to breath, dropping your head and shoulders forward, looking at your navel, slowly rolling down, leaving these heavy hands and heavy head. Bend your knees if you feel it, reach your preferable position, preferably touch the floor with your hands. Now make sure you're totally relaxed, right? Keep looking at your belly button. Out to breath, we will start to unroll, so breathe in. Let's do your best one, okay? Everything, think about it, imagine, focus. Focus is another fundamental principle of Pilates, so you're focusing on every muscle you're working on your breath, on the position of your bodies. Okay, it's mindset, it's mindful, it's really, really mindful. So if you're looking for neurological release, if you're having like depression, anxiety, that's Pilates as well is the best way to release it, because you're all in the moment. So we're breathing in through the nose. As you breathe out, you start to roll down, head, shoulders, upper back, middle back, vertebrae by vertebrae. Feel them, let them feel like you go through all of them one at a time. Take your breath in your lowest position. Keep looking at your belly button. So I want you to relax your neck and then out to breath and roll. Always help to build your spine with the breathe out and engagement of your core. Okay, so you're rolling up, then you drop your shoulders down, and as your chest is lifted, you can take your eyes off your belly button and rebuild your neck and give a double chin. That's it. You don't need to give a double chin, but when you do double chin, the lengthens the back of your neck. Why it's important? Because quite often we have in that posture, because we're looking at our phones, our computers, and our neck muscles are so shortened, and that's creating stiffness around shoulders, headaches, migraine. So any chance you have, any time of the day, you just a little chin in and lengthens to the back of your neck. That's only helpful. It doesn't mean you need to do it in Pilates class, but you can do it on a daily basis. Right, the next principle of Pilates is flow. So Pilates is flow from one exercise from another, from one body position to another. So now we're going to go down on the floor in nice Pilates style. So we walk into the angle I want. We get into our standing alignment again, against the wall, neutral spine, soften your knees, and we're going to roll down so we can place your hands down on the floor, bend your knees, and stay on the floor. Okay, let's go. Breathing in, out breath, roll your head forward, start to drop it down to the floor, shoulders up in front of you, soften your knees, and keep rolling down as you're breathing out. And then you reach the floor, you place your hands on the floor and start to walk them forward so you can drop your knees down on the floor. Now it depends, guys, of your knee stability. If you have a knee problems, I would like you to keep your bottom slightly up away from your toes, right? So we're not bending those knees badly and we're not putting any pressure on your joints. But if your knees are fine and happy and healthy, I would like you to lower your bottom right down towards your heels. Okay? And then we're going to flex your spine, going to spinal flexion. Just relax, extending your arms. Yeah, and we're going to do a couple of breath exercises. This is a child position. You might know this one as a yoga position. We use this position in Pilates just to keep flowing from one exercise to another and having a little rest between our exercises. It's also a great stretch for lower back. So you're extending your arms and you relax on the floor. Okay, and your back is actually flexed. Yeah, it's C-shape. So your tailbone down, your chin relaxed, your forehead could be even on the floor, arms relaxed, shoulders relaxed, all relaxed. And you just give a couple of breaths. And as you do your breath, I would like you to breathe through your nose and send your breath into your lower back. Try to breathe into your lower ribs, back of your lower ribs, and your lower back. And just sense how nice it feels, like you give you a lot of space in your lower back, releasing any tension you might have there. Okay, so just relax through your nose, take a nice deep breath in, and consciously sending it to your lower back. As you breathe out, please just relax. Relax and get heavy on the floor. And just give me 2 more so we can actually release any tension on your lower back and prepare it for the next exercise, so we'll include working on these back muscles. Let's breathe in through your nose, into your lower ribs, into your lower back, out through your nose and relax. And one more nice deep breath in through your nose, out through your mouth. And from here, we're going to get into our lying position and learn about our lying down alignment and breathing and core. So please, can you try and make it nice and gracefully? Don't worry if you won't make it. Okay, so in a nice way, you can imagine a little marble in front of you, or just a ball, and we're trying to connect your nose to that ball. Right, we press, and then we start to roll this ball all the way towards the ends of your mat, keeping your chest low and trying to nicely and gracefully position yourself on the floor. Don't worry if you didn't make it very gracefully. That's fine. That's absolutely fine. Just I hope you did your best. And you might just have a little fun with it. Okay, so from here, we will learn our lying position. So for our lying position, let's go nice and easy. So right on the floor, forehead on the floor, and let's position your arms on the side of your body, palms up, okay? Let's make sure your feet are hip width apart also, comfortably, and we try to relax in this position. Just relax, a normal breath, breathing in through nose, out through mouth. Okay, now try to make a circular breath, in through nose, into lower ribs. As you breathe out through your mouth, engage your abdominals. And as engaging the abdominals, let's try again. You might feel like your tummy started to lift up off the floor a little bit, right? Making a little distance, so it's not heavily sinking to the floor. It's actually lifting a little bit up as you engage in your tummy muscles. Let's do one more time. Breathe in and through the nose. And then engage your tummy. Pull your belly button towards your spine. And you feel like a nice and strong power under your tummy. Okay, that's fine. Now find the right alignment. So your pelvis should feel very heavy. So you can shuffle a little bit to find your pelvis very heavy on the floor. Your chest might feel as well heavy on the floor, but not your abdominals. Okay, so we're not sinking into your tummy. With heavy pelvis and heavy chest, right? And you line on your forehead. And then we will try to engage your tummy and lift your upper body as you engage in your abdominals. Okay? That will be our exercise, but that's actually a stage called preparation to exercise. Okay, so let's just lie down and lengthen through the top of your head. So maybe you disconnect your face off the floor and try to pull your chin in, slide your shoulders back and down, energize your arms a little bit. Hold, feel your scapulas. Now I want you to reach towards your pelvis, and your pelvis feel very, really heavy on the floor. Keep your chin in, hold, and lengthen out through the top of your head. Think very long. Try think about your spine getting longer. And take a breath in through the nose. And as you breathe out through the mouth, engage your core and start to take your chest off the floor, lifting it, but not too much. And breathe in, lower yourself down. Please give me 3 more. As you breathe in, you prepare. As you breathe out, you engage your core and you like rocking on your tummy and taking your breastbone off the floor. Imagine you having a light on your breastbone and you want to spread it over the floor. Nothing more than that. And don't lift your chin up, please, okay? So always reaching out through the top of your head. Okay, let's do 2 more together. Breathe in through the nose to prepare. And last one. Okay, little note. You might feel like you engage your bum cheeks to lift your upper body. So I would challenge you to do 1 more time without engaging your bum cheeks, right? Feel them relaxed, heavy pelvis on the floor, and only think about my tummy that's so strong. So I'm lifting and it's actually just rocking my body, yeah? Okay? You don't need to lift too much. Again, just think long and keep your chin in. Let's do 1 more time. Let's prepare as you breathe in. You might feel the difference straight away. Okay? So this is our line on your tummy alignment. And from here, it will be very easy to change your position into line on your back position. Okay? Very easy. So we can just turn around and line on your back. And we're going to go through your alignment on your line on your back, and you might do a couple of exercises just to make you feel your core muscles working. We will do 1 exercise for your lower abdominals and another exercise for your obliques and top of your abdominals muscles. Okay, so from here, let's bring your feet slightly closer so we have about 90 degrees between your knees and your lower leg, between your lower leg and your top of your legs. Feet on the floor. Let's get your feet together. Then open your toes then to toe like we did when we started the class. And then slide your heels out so they're behind your toes. And open your knees. And then we see again, we reach the same alignment. Feet, knees and hips all in alignment. All nicely on the floor. Okay? Then we're moving down to your pelvis. How do we find the neutral spine? How do we find the right position of your pelvis? We can do this tilt and tilt. Yeah, tilt and tilt again. right? So we can breathe in and we start to tilt your tailbone out, articulating through your spine, making a good arch on your lower back. And as you breathe out, tuck your tailbone in and flatten your back and imprint your spine. There is two positions on Pilates we use, neutral spine and imprinted spine. So when you tuck your pelvis in and you feel every vertebrae on the floor, this is your imprinted spine. Let's find your neutral spine. We breathe in and we tilt again, maximum tilt. Line on your cossacks, kneeling, and then breathe out into imprint. This is on its own, it's quite good exercise to release any tension on your lower back. The pelvic tilt and tuck you can do anytime. You can put your kettle on and do a little bit standing pelvis tilt and tuck. You can drive your car, sit in the traffic, and you can do your pelvic tilt and tuck. It's mobilizing your lower back, right? And it's mobilizing through your hip joints as well. Give a lot of freedom for your lower back. Vertebrae, intervertebrate discs, yeah, all the joints. Okay, so we keep rocking, and then we want to find the neutral spine. So it's going to be somewhere between tilt and tuck. So we breathe in and tilt, we breathe out, tuck. And now we want to make this moment smaller and smaller and find somewhere in the middle when we have a natural curve of your lower back. And it's always small, like small. You can place probably like multis, small multis, right, into your lower back. Okay, that's it. So we find your pelvis position, and we have to feel our pelvis heavy on the floor. Light knees, light feet, but heavy pelvis. And we're moving up towards your chest, right, towards your upper back. So preferably the heaviest part, which is on the floor, it's where is your lower ribs, lower tips of the shoulder blades, right? So you find your shoulder blades, and they should be totally on the floor, your shoulder blades. And then your chest is open, so you gently pull your shoulders down, and you're going to relax your arms on the side, and then we find a nice long neck. So we're going to breathe in on out to breath. We lower this chin down without any forces, lengthening the back of your neck. Remember, we've been talking about constant contraction and stress on the neck. So we want to release it. We want to make completely relaxed, nice long neck, like you want to imprint every single vertebrae of your neck into the floor. Let's do a couple of chin notes. Maybe it's not very sexy when you pull your chin in, as much is really good. Make sure your knees are still in alignment, okay? You're not opening your knees, so you're keeping this alignment. We did our legs, we did our pelvis, we find your chest. Now let's find your neck and back position. Breathe in. Out to breath, nod your chin in. Good. And now you feel nice and long neck. So this is your lying position. And from this lying position, we can perform a couple of exercises. Very easy exercise. You might think they're easy, but if you implement alignment, breathing, and core, they might be not as easy. Okay, so let's do a little bit of leg lifts, but we're going to go with the easy option. So when we place your right leg on your toes, yeah, make sure your pelvis is heavy, and you keep control of your left knee. It's nice and easy, and we breathe it up, bring it up, bring it up, oh, to the tabletop, right? So you're 90 degrees, your shin parallel to the floor, and your knee alignment with your pubic bone. So it's not in front of your body, not over your tummy, and not away, right? It's just 90 degrees, and it's neutral. So you didn't lose this pelvis alignment. You still feel nice and heavy pelvis and the neutral curve of your lower back. Right, now let's create a lightness, yeah, on your top of your left knee and right foot. So it's very light. All your weight is on your pelvis and your chest. You're looking on top of your knee, and now we're going to fix this bend, 90 degrees bend for the exercise. So imagine your legs made from wood, and you can't bend it or extend it, right? So it's only movement is going to go from your hip joint. Right, imagine this a pivot point, and you're going to touch the floor without bending your leg with your toes and lift it back. Right, so this is an exercise, and we're going to do a couple of times. So get into your alignment, take your breath in, Start to breathe out. Before you start to lower your leg, engage your abdominals from one hip bone to another. Slowly set this leg under control. Send the sets of your toes down. Touch the floor with your toes without bending your knee. And as you breathe in, lift it up exactly in the same position. Good. It was one. Let's do a couple of more. Make sure you're not arching through your back as you're doing it. This is very easy. Just arch your back and do it through your lower back. That's wrong. That's how abdominals doesn't work. They don't work. So we need to work those abdominals to make sure you're not moving your pelvis. So pelvis is heavy, it's not moving. You can even place your hands on your pelvis. Okay? And we're not bending, extending your knee. Let's go. Breathing and to prepare. Out to breath. Start from this point. Lift. Abdominals kicking in. Keep them engaged. Lift. Abdominals kicking in. Lift. You might notice that knee just gone outside. No, we need to keep it light, but we need to keep it straight on. Okay, let's under control and focus. Without to breath, place this right leg down on the floor. And extend the left arm. Lift it up. Lift it up. Yeah, good. Again, make sure you keep this little curve on your lower back, flat ribs, shoulders down, chin in, right? Concentrate on heaviness of your pelvis and lightness on your right knee and right foot. And then 90 degrees, right? So I'll just correct it myself. So your knee, 90 degrees, and your shin. And fix it. No more movement. No more movement. Pivot point is your hip joint. You're breathing in to prepare, you're pointing your toes, breathing out. And relax. Good. So if you do it correctly, you will feel you've been working through the top of your legs, and you also feel like you've been working through your lower abdominals. Let's work through your upper abdominals. A little bit of setups for you guys in Pilates style. Just slowly, and it's not what you've been doing before, probably just like this. Yep, so we're not going to do it in nice Pilates style. So you're going to lacing your fingers and place it under the heaviest part of your head. Good. Your elbows in your peripheral view. Your shoulders completely on the floor and your chest open, so shoulders down, away from your ears. You're looking up to the ceiling, or actually you're looking at your knees. You're trying to look at your knees. Right? So neutral spine again. Don't arch. Don't lower it to the flat back. Right? So little curve and your shoulders on the floor. Right? So when you're going to lift your head, neck and shoulders off the floor, I would like you to concentrate on keeping your head heavy on your hands, very heavy. So you're pushing into your hands. Yeah, let's go with me. Pushing your head into your hands heavier than you pull your hands into your head. So you're not actually using the pull of your head to lift your upper body. You will need to use your abdominals, and you need to focus on those lower ribs sliding down towards your waist. Okay? Let's try again. So we lying in neutral spine. We breathe in to prepare. As you start to breathe out, give a couple of seconds, engage your core, and think about your low ribs. Yeah, head relaxed, and slide your low ribs. Send them towards your hip bones. And then lower yourself down as you breathe in. Have your head. There's no tension on your neck. When you get strong in your core, you would need to support your hand, but for now, you should. And another little tip, keep your chin in all the time, right? So you relax your hands right on the back of your skull, heaviest part of your head, keeping your chin in, and like having a tiny, tiny orange. Yeah, maybe satsumas here. So you keep pulling it in and don't let it go. Let's go a couple of times so you know what we're doing. We're breathing in to prepare. my head relaxed, and I'm just working some abdominals, and I feel shaky, and I'm breathing in and relax. Good. You feel shaky, that's the thing. And lower yourself down. It might feel very uncomfortable for the beginning. You don't need to take all your shoulder blades off the floor. You just do your best, engage here, and try to lift your upper body by using your tummy, sliding your ribcage right down. Okay? Let's do a couple more. You might feel it tomorrow. You might feel like you did a little bit of exercise if you did it correctly. Let's go together. I'll go sit there, feel your chin in, lengthen to the back of your neck, look at your knees, breathe in. Keeping your eyes on your knees. Don't lift your chin up. Think about your lower ribs only. Good. Pull your belly button right in. Lovely. One more. That was really good. So I hope you might feel a little bit engagement. I mean, tiny feelings tomorrow morning if you did it with me. Maybe not, because Pilates is not about aching one next day. It's all about slowly building this core strength. So from the lying on your back, we usually move to the sitting exercises. Yeah, you can move your weight as a beginner. So you are just happy for you. Just grab the mat, yeah, and just lift yourself slowly off the floor. If you've been doing Pilates before, or you feel like you can challenge yourself a little bit more, we can engage your core, breathe in, and lift yourself nicely to the sitting position. Right, in the sitting position, is important is neutral spine. And if some of you trying to sit like this, you probably wouldn't be able to keep your neutral spine. You'll probably notice like you're slouching, and it's very difficult to keep your chest open, yeah, and pull your tailbone slightly out and get this nice long spine, because we're so used to shorten our chest muscles, our abdominal muscles, yeah, and we have no strength on your back muscles. So we literally, you might just press through your hands, push your chest forward, and find to achieve that position when your spine is neutral. And as a very beginner, you just might just stay there. You can even slide your legs even more forward, will make you be easy on your back even more. Then feel your feet, then easier to keep this neutral spine. I just want you to stay here and breathe. Sitting on your sitting bones, knees, feet again in alignment, and just taking your breath into your lower ribs. Keep constantly pushing your chest forward, your chin in. And feeling like you're lancing up, yeah, like you have a cord connecting to the ceiling, and you're constantly pulling it up as you're breathing in. And if you feel you reach this nice neutral spine and your shoulders relaxed, if your shoulders not relaxed, it means it's very difficult to keep this position. Right, so we can just try to let the arms go. Extend your arms on the level of your shoulders and keep this position just sitting nice and upright, lifting up, breathing. And then you can breathe out, curl your tail under and slowly roll back, vertebrae by vertebrae, but not closing your chest. And just let your lower back get be curled. Good. And then stay there, breathe in. And out to breath, let's rebuild, keeping your feet on the floor. Let's rebuild. Oh, okay? Yeah. And when you see here, you might feel every muscles of your back engaged. I think will be enough for you for your first try for understanding how Pilates exercise work. So let's just feel free to go a couple more times through this video and listen about breathing and try to those right breaths, like lengthening breathing and Let it go, breathe out and engage your core. And again, breathing in. Okay, so that's what we need to concentrate. So fast, very fast for Pilates lessons might be not about to move a lot, might be not about to strength a lot, but it will be a lot about getting to the right alignment, right breathing and right engagement. And from this point is like very basics and fundamentals, like the baby learning how to walk. That's about the same. So if we manage to learn these three fundamental principles, it will be very, very easy to implement movements to it and get better and better in our movements. Right, I thank you so much, guys, for your time. I thank you for trying with me. So even you didn't try this time, yeah, switch this video once again and try again. And I would be delightful to see you live, real, in my real class in the community center around Berkeley. You're very welcome to join me. Thank you so much and bye.